for Laura Friedman as Vice Chair of the agency. Welcome to the Tuesday, January 1st, 2010, meeting of the Glendale Redevelopment Agency. And I'd like to begin by apologizing for my allergies / whatever it is I have. Mr. Kasakian, could we have the roll call, please?
Agency members Najarian.
Here.
Quintero.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Chair Friedman. Vice Chair Draymond.
Here. And could we hear your report, please, Mr. Kasakian?
The agenda for the June 1st, 2010 regular meeting of the Glendale Redevelopment Agency was posted on Thursday, May 27, 2010 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you so much. Our next item?
Next item is approval of minutes.
So moved.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Then the minutes will stand approved as submitted. Thank you. Our next item.
Next item is oral communications. Discussion is limited to items not part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the redevelopment agency may question or respond to the speaker, but there will be no debate or decision. And the matter may be referred to staff through the executive director for investigation and report.
Thank you, Mr. Kasakian. Our speaker is Mike Mohill. While he's coming up, I'll just say it was nice to see you at the Memorial Day services yesterday.
My name is Michael. And we discussed it in the newspapers. That's my only source of meaning. I don't know what goes on otherwise unless I read it in the Glendale News Press. I brought several pieces of information, my ideas, what we can do to Maryland Avenue to renovate it. Talked about a card club. I even went over, took a walk this last week over to the LA Live, went to Nokia. And I talked with the security people there, and they said it's a nightmare there with all the young people, the drinking and so forth. So I don't know if we want to have a bar. I mean, that type of a sports bar, all right? Although I went to the sports bar at ESPN, and they say when there's a game going on, their place is jiving, jumping, okay? So I don't know what to say. Just we got to, what are we planning so far? Other than I know we're going to have, Mr. Majorian said he called it a frat house at the corner at the Broadway Lofts, okay? So other than that, what else do we have scheduled for that area? I'd like to hear from the redevelopment agency man, if he's here today, tell us all about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. All right. On that note, Chair Friedman isn't here. I'm sure she would respond in some manner to that. I would just disagree with the characterization that it's a frat house. As a matter of fact, if you, or would be, I think if you saw the front page of the section of the LA Times this weekend, you would see the very extensive article about this particular type of housing, its successes, and the age group. These are not 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds. These are single professionals, many of whom work in this city 9 to 5 already. Anyway, I think a lot of it has to do with the definitions of what we're talking about. And I also don't think that anything issuing from this agency or this council or our citizens that will be supported and be carried on as policy will convert Glendale into a cesspool of police activities, and so I'm pretty confident that we're going to be just fine. But in terms of the specifics, Mr. Mohill, we have to build a certain level of expectation from you. So, okay. Our next item, Mr. Kasaki.
Any agency member or staff comments?
I hear none. Anyway, staff? No. Let's move on.
Will we adjourn?
Second.
We're adjourned. Thank you.